Hello everybody, welcome back. So, last day of week 8, which is the fun day of week 8, of any week really, because it's arms and delts, so it's an easy day. I really like training arms. It's one of these which is very easy to do, but you get a nice bump and you look very nice at the mirror, so it's a win-win, right? We're gonna begin with a laying down cable curl, because I'm just getting a bit bored of the laying down dumbbell curls, you know? I still believe they're superior to this, I'm not gonna lie. At the same time though, I wanna try new stuff. I'm at this stage of training where I wanna try new stuff. So, laying down cable curls, out of 9 plates there, I think that should be enough to be honest. So we're just gonna rep that one out, we're gonna do 4 sets, 4th is gonna be a drop set, and then we're gonna start the first tricep exercise. We're gonna go from there. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do next. But let's first of all, let's just start getting these sets out of the way. Right, so we're three sets down, 1 to go, which is obviously going to be a drop set. I think I'm just going to take a plate off, to be honest, because it's not a lot of weight, is it? It's just kind of like one of these things. I might just take a plate off. I might take 2. We'll see. We'll find out. The only thing that I wanted to say about this exercise is it's fantastic. Not gonna lie. However, there's 2 little things. One of them is the setting up, like set up the whole thing. You have to grab a bench, you have to have a cable. It's a little bit of a pain to set up versus some other exercises. The second thing, on the extended position, so at the bottom end of the range of motion, you can make the mistake of resting the actual handle on your legs, on your quads, and that takes away from the biceps, obviously, which is not ideal. So a couple of things that you can do, start thinking about this off the fly. You can put the cables further down, so it creates kind of like, not a 90-degree angle, but kind of like what's that gonna be, like a 60-degree angle sort of thing, so cable and you. So when you go all the way down, even if you do rest it on your legs, it's not gonna work, is it? Because you are resting on your legs, so regardless of the ankle, it's not gonna help. Yeah, it's one of the negatives of this exercise, right? But try not to do it, is my advice on this. Try not to do it. Again, there are better exercises. We could have done the dumbbell laying down bicep curls, but done it one too many times. I'm just going to take a little break from them, and I'm going to go back to them because they're a fantastic exercise, but it is what it is. Scrap everything I said about the second bit. This is the first bit. It's a pain to set up and it's not the most optimal, but who cares? Right. One more set, drop set, and then we can start the triceps. Ah. Right, so for triceps, I did that last time and I really liked it because it's different, but also you get a very good stretch at the bottom end, which is obviously, again, what we're always looking for. So it's just I don't know, how would you explain that? It's like kind of like a tricep push down, tricep cable, set it down, push down. It's, yeah, bit of a weird one. It is what it is. I'm just gonna show it to you because I can't really give it the proper name that it deserves. Maybe one day, but not today. Any case, 4 sets, 4th is a drop set, usual stuff. I think that's a good enough weight because I did the warm up with it and it felt pretty good. Yeah, we'll find out, I guess. I'm just gonna begin it. It's very simple. You just lay down. Bench is obviously on an incline, quite a lot of it, to be honest. And then you just grab this and you bring it down over your head, and then you just do reps. Let me show you what this looks like. It might be a lot easier if you see it. That's it. Oh, the pump. Well, that's it. That's pretty simple, to be honest, and I really like it. So I'm obviously going to stick to this for a while. The only thing that I would say with these exercises is that to set them up, it's a bit of a hassle, primarily because benches are not where the cables are. So you're going to have to drag a bench, assuming that one of them is free, assuming that the cables are free too, drag them, set it up, and then start doing your workout. So, you know, that's pretty much the only kind of like negative, and I always do that when the gym is kind of like empty, because otherwise I just feel I'm using too much equipment for no good reason. But yeah, I like to be mindful of others, you know. In any case, we have 3 sets left, 2 with the same weight, and then we're going to do a drop set. Honestly, for the drop set, I don't even know if I am going to do a drop set, because it's challenging, but if I reduce the weight, I might just take a plate off like I did with biceps, and that should be good enough. But yeah, we're going to do the next set in a second and go from there. Oosh. Oosh. Oh. All right, so this is gonna be the last one. Drop set, I took a blade off. Should be good enough. So we're gonna rip that one out. One thing that I wanted to say about this one, because it's very similar to tricep push downs, what you should be doing at all times is keeping the bar close to your torso, chest, abs, whatever, right? So when you go down, on the way up, you really stretch the tricep that way. Because if you think about it, if you start from here and then you start going up like this, yeah, you stretch the tricep, but not as much as if you were doing this. You can feel it just by doing it. Right? It feels, I can feel the pull. So definitely keep the bars close to your chest. So on the way up, you can really flare those elbows up so you can stretch the triceps. Right, let's do the drop set, and then I think I'm gonna do some delts, some side lats. Should be good enough. Oosh. Oof. 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 Oh. That's that. Right. We're gonna do delts, side lats, and then I'm gonna move back to arms and, well, to arms. There isn't anything else really there. Oh, yeah. Right, I'm just gonna set everything up, warm up. I'll see you over there. Side lats, cables, usual stuff. This is always at hip height. The reason is the cable and your arm have to create a 90-degree angle, because think about it. Once you lift the weight, 90-degree angle means that all the resistance is on the side lat at all times. If the cables were all the way to the ground, then the 90-degree angle would be around here, let's say, right? Somewhere around here. Which means that this part of the range of motion is pretty much useless, because gravity does everything for you, and that's not how muscles work. So, hip height. The other thing that I like to do is just grab this and kind of like tilt away from the weight, so I can create even more range of motion. And the last thing, you can see the handle here, it's not neutral. I don't lift like this. I like it pointing inwards, because if it is pointing inwards, you ensure that the pinky comes up first at all times and not the thumb, or it's not neutral. If it's pinky first, it's side lat. If it's thumbs first, it's front delt. Obviously, we don't want to train front delts. So, that's pretty much it. The other thing, controlling the eccentric. So, the way up, you always control that part, right? You cannot not control it. That bit, however, you have to control it, because a lot of people are just dropping it, and this is probably the most hypertrophic part of the range of motion. So control it, right? Control it as much as you can. The tempo doesn't really matter. You just need to make sure that you use the same tempo throughout the exercise, and you're not just like speeding up when you get tired. That's pretty much it. Let's do the first one. Oh, I think I did one more rep with my right arm, so it's not very good. But no, very, it's not the end of the world, but it's not very good because of balance. But when I say balance, I don't mean balance. I mean balanced sides, balanced muscles. One side is not stronger than the other, that's what I mean. But yeah, we're gonna do the second set in a second. I'm just gonna take a minute, just a minute. It's all you need for shoulders. Small muscles, they recover quickly. Right, so something came up, we're gonna have to bounce early, which means I'm gonna skip the third set for shoulders. We're gonna go straight and I'm gonna do probably 3 supersets if we have time, but definitely 2 for arms. So Britzer curl, tricep push down, so it's gonna be the superset. Hopefully we can have enough time to do 3 and not 2. But yeah, it's just the thing, guys, I have to say this again, things are gonna pop up. You might not have enough time sometimes. Still, come to the gym, train as properly as you can, and sometimes if you have to cut the workout short, that's fine, all right? That's fine. I was thinking of doing a third set over there, but I was like, I'm training side lats 3 times a week anyway. This is the third one. I'm not really training arms throughout the week, so I'd rather spend the time doing arms rather than side lats. That's kind of like my reasoning behind it, so I want to do a few more sets for arms. So, let's start. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut this one short. So we're gonna do one more superset. I'm gonna do minor reps. So yeah, minor reps is gonna be good enough. So I can that way I can make it a bit harder on my muscles. Harder in a good way, but yeah, I'm just gonna make it a bit more challenging because 2 sets, ideally we wanted 3 here. That's alright. We're just gonna get it done. and we have plenty more weeks to get our arms bigger. Huh? Ha. Ha. Ah. That was terrible. Right, let's finish off. Ah, fuck me. That was that. Not bad actually. It's a good pump. It's a good pump. Ideally, I wanted another set here, but that's fine. That's fine. As I've said, plenty more weeks to get our arms bigger. It's a numbers game. But yeah, I'm gonna see you not tomorrow. Let's say tomorrow. I'm gonna see you the day after. Peace.